Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband with the Between Empires mod. As we all know, I've been trying to secure peace for my empire for quite a while now, but the Russian Empire persists, and even though I've taken a lot of territory, where do I actually go to see? Not that we need to see the relationship, but we can see minus 40 for the Russian Empire. Everyone else is fine. We're not at war with anyone else. So I thought, you know what, it might not be due to the fact that I am, you know, defeating or taking territory or taking cities from them. I might have to go ahead and destroy their army. Now, in light of this, I actually haven't played this for quite a while in terms of like making new episodes for it. A lot of it is just me building up the supply and keeping it stored on YouTube, and then being able, members are able to see it, but then I portion it out so that I don't have to, you know, sit there, or I don't have to have the like urgency, like today I need to get something out. So I can, you know, pre-record stuff, and then I can kind of, you know, do some other stuff, or maybe just not like, I'm not feeling it today, and so on. So it's actually kind of a total coincidence that I am just like a bit here north of Kiev, and the Russian army is coming to attack me. Because this save, now it doesn't, I don't think it says, you can't see within the game anyways, when you did the save, but this was far beyond, or like quite a while ago, long before the invasion, to say that, of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. But it's kinda like, it's, I just kinda realized it when I started up this again to do another episode, that I was facing a Russian attack north of Kiev. The thing is, I don't want to spend too much time on politics because we're doing entertainment, but the thing is, this is such a like big deal, I think, and you know, just putting my stance out there that I have donated to the Ukrainian army. They put up a call for donations from across the world, and I donated the equivalent to 1 day's pay, or like the money I would make from my regular job in 1 day, and it's kind of symbolic from what Swedish workers did for Finland during World War II. When Finland was attacked by the Soviet Union, I think it was something close to 90,000 factory workers who came together, and they worked extra hours, and it amounted up to a day's pay for the individual worker then, and then they all donated that. But there were a lot of donations and fundraisers being done all around Sweden at the time. And, you know, that war against Finland lasted for 105 days, and during that time Sweden was able to, just from kind of the workers' side, or kind of, you know, farmers, factory workers and so on, were able to gather in today's value 100 million Swedish kronor that they were able to give to Finland. So in kind of a symbolic gesture, and also to actually give to, now obviously what I make in a day isn't gonna buy a fancy missile, they're gonna, you know, pick a bird out of the sky, but just as much an army marches on its stomach, as Napoleon said, and if I can provide a hot meal for a Ukrainian soldier, or warm boots on his feet, then that's just as well. But yeah, trying not to be too political since this is entertainment, and although, I mean, it's war entertainment. Enough of that, though. It's time for me to get attacked by the Russians just north of Kiev and see how well we can defend. Now, one thing I should say here, going into this, is I really wanted... I think it was kind of lost in from the previous version I was using to this, that they don't have the respawn, that it's like a constant fight. Here the fight resets. You know, after a certain amount of people spawn on either side, we find each other, and then it resets like normal Mount and Blade, and you don't have that respawn. And I would rather have that, because what happens is, even if you are attacked, the second battle is always you attacking because the enemy digs in. So in a case like this, where I'm heavily outnumbered by the enemy, the first fight is gonna, you know, be me defending. But carrying on from that, it's not gonna be the case. Now, I think you can actually set here disable automatic reinforcements, enable it. This does not seem to be working, like, or maybe I should have it like this. Like, this means that it's enabled, this means that it's disabled, because right now this is what I've had it at, but I guess we should have it like this, that it should be enabled. Also, I don't like the iron sight, so that should be disabled. Hopefully this will work, because that would make a huge difference to how this battle is gonna go. Also with the gas that I've occurred. Also, in terms of... Yes, I completely forgot about the... yeah, this is kind of why it's been so long since I did it. I completely forgot about the revolution that was about to take place, on the fact that we had tons of armed people unhappy about the fact that we'd been in constant war. I think that's just it. That's just it. That army. It isn't like armies pop up all over the place attacking cities and so on. You have one army attacking you. If you lose that battle, then your kingdom is kind of split in half. But I think enough of setups right now. I think we've got everything under control. We got the pressure going, humidity, I don't know, unnecessary information. Let's go ahead and see. The Tsar is here. God, it's always, there we go. He's coming in. He's ready to attack. Boom. Tsar Nikolai. I will fight you to the end. So I have 111 against 757 troops. We know the deployments and so on. So let's go ahead and just jump into the battle, shall we? And let's first start by setting up the troops in the standard formation. This looks... I was about to say it's a little bit of a different field, but I think I just started in a different area of the said field. The enemy is right over there. And my machine guns is already starting to fire. Oh. I managed to get hit of all enemy fire. Why... Oh, I moved my machine guns back. I was gonna move the cannons. So here we go, the straightforward cannons, and then the heavy cannons need to set up. Enemy cavalry is charging at us. Look at that mass of enemy troops. Somehow 85 of them are already dead, but we got 264 of them coming. They're 200 men more than what I have. So we're in dire need of digging in. So the attack by the cavalry was held off as soon as we should move the machine guns a little bit. Have them in a better spot. Also, the cannons should probably be behind the works. So right now it's still, and the cavalry is still coming at us. The Russian cavalry is still trying. As soon as the Russian cavalry is gone, look at this. The Russian army is moving forward. We got machine gunners moving forward. Damn, that's a lot of troops. And as the guns are now focusing on the Russian troops, it's down now, time to deploy the gas. Oh, they're firing back now. Let's deploy a cloud of gas over the Russian troops advancing here. There's so many of them. It's okay, we can see some gas being deployed way off the side there, which I don't like. I do actually like it because it's landing right among their machine gunners, which would be really nice if we could get rid of them. So it looks like first line of attacking troops are pulling back. Look at the green here on the right. This is what we want to see. The Russian troops getting cut to pieces. Let's go back to... oh, Russian flag turned up over here. Not entirely sure why. I also noticed that I healed myself somehow. So we got these cannons laying fire upon the Russian troops. We had one cannon trooper just taken out over there. My horse received some damage. But in terms of, let's take a look at how it's going right now. So the Russians have lost 100 men advancing now, compared to 4 for us. Actually 5 now. 6, 7, 8 actually is the number of men we have lost. We can see most of the Russian waves are actually forced back. I can see multiple of them actually retreating, and we only have one standing here in the front. The rest are actually moving back. Now they're all kind of moving back. You can hear the trumpets for retreat. And also the troops. The Russian troops are really tired as they move back here. Let's see, can we hit them with gas once more? 51 seconds until we can hit them with gas for another time. Let's go back. What I want to do is actually tell everyone to hold fire. I'm gonna allow the Russians to reorganize, get the numbers up, and then we're gonna hit them again. Currently there's a small regiment coming in. That's coming in there, as you can see, which is kind of coming... Oh, he got one of my machine gunners. German infantry. Oh, German infantry. By their machine gun. I see that little group coming ahead of the main advance. The bastards are laying down, so I can't shoot them. You can see here more easily on the map. Like, I want to hit the big group that you can see coming in over on the right side, compared to the small group that's coming in on the left. Okay, we're losing a little bit too much right now, so I'm gonna order everyone to open up fire. And I'm going to order... Let's see if we can push these guys back a little bit. Yes. So that wave is coming in, the second one. And I'm gonna march into the gas right now. I don't know why I'm sitting on the horse. There's no way I'm gonna be able to move out there. Let's see if I can't get one kill. You can't see anything in the gas. Let's go closer, take a look. It's all green here on the left side. Okay, there's not a lot to be seen. There's basically no Russians left. Is my horse still there? Can I get on it? Now is the time I would ride out. And actually maybe see about shooting some of these myself. Hold your fire, everyone. So there's about 6 Russians left. I need to gather some XP for myself. And I will get more of it actually taking these Russians out myself. Now there's a risk here, of course, that I get shot down. So what we can see in terms of statistics is that we have killed 310 and 34 wounded against, what, 12 of our own that were taken out? I have a bad feeling about this Russian soldier right here. I'm gonna give you a chance to surrender, but there's probably no risk of him surrendering. Okay, these guys are actually turning around. They're not firing as of yet, but they've only got one target once they start firing. Might have wanted to bring my sword. They're not interested in fighting back. And now there's just one guy left. And you can see I'm gathering quite a bit of XP here from... Oh! He's gonna just wait for me to reload. This is... we've never gotten this close to a Russian before. He's doing different poses for us. Oh, I guess I didn't reload properly. Oh, Da Commandier? Someone's ordering him around. Maybe the Russian general is hiding in a tree. Alright, sorry about this, but there we go. Victory is achieved. I got 180 experience for that. Maybe because I shot it, knocked him unconscious. The bullet grazed his brain. We lost 10 men in total, where 1 was killed, 6 were wounded, and 3 were routed. While the enemy lost 350. So remember, they deployed an army of, what, 700 men, I believe. And out of those, 350 were killed in this battle. I wish there were more, though. Clearly, the 30 machine gun operators, 4 were killed, 25 routed, though. I didn't like that. 25? That's... I mean, 30 machine gun, and we took out only 4 with 25 routed. 25, that's gonna be 25 in the next battle, then. So, we lost, what, 10 men, they lost almost half their force. But now, we are forced to attack with 489 Russian troops. Start the battle. Right, so I imagine the Russians... Looks like I've got more troops this time around. But the Russians aren't gonna attack us, they're gonna dig in. Right? I kinda wanna hit the enemy line with gas as soon as possible. But because their cavalry is charging ahead, means that my cannons will be focusing on the cavalry rather than on the 2 lines. Yeah, they are digging in. We can see the back line is already digging in, and now the front one is digging in as well. And they're doing it kind of an angle, so it will be hard to... I think they do as they usually do, right? We should be able to... Because it's always the same bloody map, isn't it? I should be able to maybe, yeah, get my troops around all the way over here. And then be able to fire up the side. While the main batteries will be laying gas onto the enemy. So I guess we'll start it already now and give them a round of gas for this front line. So one machine gun. I hope they don't have 30 of them, or 25. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 3 machine guns in the first line. Let's see how many they have in the back one. So I can't see any as of yet, but there's one. And as we go through... Damn, the lines are thick as well, because there's so many troops, they kind of doubled on top of each other. If I can get machine guns firing down the length of this... Didn't I order you to fire gas? I don't see any gas. Where's the gas? The gas will actually penetrate the lines. Well, there's no point in us moving... There we can see the gas comes in. There's no point in us trying to go through that mess. So it's going to be all around going the side, getting to this side, and then trying to push up. So that's going to take a while for me to move my troops around there. So obviously I'm going to cut the footage there, but yeah, we can see troops are getting killed by the gas. When it's slow like this and it kind of trickles in, rather than getting a mass at the same time, then you can tell it's gas. But so far only 3 men. Hopefully that will increase as we go along. And also, just before we check here, for some, I don't know, I think it's because there's so many troops and they actually spawn out, so these are not dead as much as they are actually routed. So it's not actually that big of a difference with 179 enemies. Still though, they've got 79 more men than us, and they are in defensive position. Enough talking though, let's get started moving our troops around. And so finally, my troops have managed to gather in the corner, in the flank of the enemy army. As we can see, and I didn't actually notice it at first, and also why I haven't been able to secure that many kills with my gas, is that most... I don't know what I caught in my throat right there. But as we can see, most of these are actually the field cannons. And we didn't actually get that many howitzers with us today. But we have been able to make it into the flank. So I think the first thing is to get the infantry forward and dig in on the front side. And so the 2 biggest units that I have will advance, set up on the slope of the hill, the front side here. And that will allow me to put the cannons and machine guns on top and rain fire into the trenches. That's the plan anyways. Let's see how it works. To put extra pressure, I'm gonna push up the 2 other regiments as well. So we should see response from the Russian troops pretty darn soon. So right now, oh, we can see machine gun fire coming in. Just short though. Let's go ahead and dig in with the first one. Second group comes in, setting up a little bit in front of the other one. Looks good. So the group in the back move a little bit closer. Right now, I'm surprised at how well this is going. Let's first move up the machine gun group. Try and line it up here with a trench. And then also have the field battery move up. This is going surprisingly well. So many times I've run into utter disaster doing this. But right now, we are cleaning house. Look at this. The gas. I mean, the troops don't even know what hit them. We're just... It's a massacre. Like, all the side here. Now, the only reason why the troops in the back aren't getting hit is because of the way the line curves. We got Russian troops retreating from the first line. Still have some nasty machine guns that we haven't been able to get to. So I can see that there's one guy hiding there. So there's one machine gun operational. Just to keep that in mind if we move forward. These two have been dismanned. And we had a third one that was dismanned. But we have one here. And I imagine there was one here, right? Because there should be 5. That guy just took a bullet to the face. As we go through here. Russian taking a lot of hits. So it looks really good right now. The thing is, I'm expecting a lot of these Russian troops, of course, to retreat back. So I kind of want to move the other 2 regiments to set up trench lines here on this slope. So the 2 regiments that haven't dug in yet will be moving down through here and then up to this position. Right now the machine guns aren't firing. Neither are these troops. No one's really firing, actually. If we set them up here, could we maybe get some fire going on the Russians? Let's hit them with some more of the gas. So right now it's roughly 1-to-1. So that's pretty good odds for us. We're going to be moving these 2 regiments up here. It still leaves an area, you can see here as the terrain goes. Still leaves a big area here where a lot of their troops could hide. But it's better than nothing. And advancing too far will have these 2 regiments, or these 2 companies slaughtered. Alright, let's move the troops up. Troops in position. Dig in. We're starting to lose a few men here. Become unconscious. Thing is, I think we should move all 3 of these regiments forward and start trying to move forward and clean out the trench. This one is to drag a little bit of the fire, just take that. I'm thinking also here, the cannons and the machine guns aren't really able to hit anything right now. So they need to be moved forward as well. Right now I'm thinking we're going to this hill first. Can't really see a lot of hits. Right now you can see the mass from all the hits from all the field guns hitting here. But we want to hit down into this, right? And to do that, we need to either get to somewhere like here. We can fire down. But we'll see. So right now we have 3 regiments here. And we'll be advancing up the middle of the Russian trenches here. Currently the machine guns are firing. I'll give them the order to put down basically, what's it called? Suppression fire. To suppress the trench. Let's see if the cannons, yeah. start blasting that first trench. We'll see result pretty soon, I think. I think we can advance quite far up this line before this trench start to shoot at us. And then the middle one moving up with the troops here. But we are getting dangerously close. At a certain point, we kind of have to go over the top as it is. I kind of want to clear this trench out first, though. Let's see if the machine gun is still there. Yes, it is. So I definitely want to get rid of him. Currently the machine guns aren't really hitting anything. And neither is the field guns. So I want to see if we can get the field guns. And maybe I can get... I mean, these guys are shooting from up here. Maybe we'll put the machine guns close. I don't know how useful they will be in from long range. So the field guns are moving. Can hit the Russians here with gas once more. Kind of close to our own lines. So it might be good to have the ones that are up here to actually put gas mask on. And then the 16 guys over there. I think we can kind of move them here. And then as the Russians will be retreating, these guys can get up onto the side there. So we got at least one guy hit by the gas and killed. We're starting to get some pretty good hits from the field guns. It's hitting more in the middle of the line where I want to hit, which is good. We just gotta keep on a steady advance here on the enemy. Kinda high ground going through here, where we'll have the machine guns. Currently most troops are firing towards this side of the trench. So there is where I will be focusing the troops to be moving closer and hitting the Russians. Still worried, of course, by the machine guns. I'm thinking, let's actually have the machine guns go to this side. And then maybe, it's going to be risky, but moving them straight up here. If I can get a lot of it just ba-ba-ba-ba-bam going straight down here, I think that will be good. Let's go for it. We're going to be a little bit bold here. We're probably going to lose some troops. The 16 to crest the hill. 23 to be moving up here, and then the machine guns to be moving up here. So we're going to lose quite a bit of troops as we move forward here. But it's going to start to pay off as well. Here comes the machine guns. Get them forward. If I can get one of them. Let's see, the guy is setting up in the middle here. He'll have a perfect target straight down the middle. We got a lot of them retreating. Just fucking push down, push the buttons. Damn you. Forward. We've got them. We got them now. We are experiencing more losses, but comparatively, you know, compare what the... Oh, now the Russians are leaving that trench. Come on, fire, damn you, fire! Just let loose. They're leaving this trench as well. There's only 27 enemies left. All of these guys are looks like they're leaving the field entirely. Wouldn't want to be part of this group right here. And yet again, I think if we go close and look at these rifles, it's not actually the Mosins. It's this guy has the Mosin, but these guys have the old rifle. We are victorious. There's still Russians on the field. So I'm gonna order all my troops forward. We're gonna make sure there's no one left. Can hit the last guys with gas. See if I can ride forward. And maybe be part in shooting these last 5. But then we kinda have it. I think there's still another fight left in this big battle of 200 and so enemy troops. But I'm not sure that I will show that because, I mean, the video will become too long and basically I'll have to repeat what I did now. But, you know, once more do the exact same thing to get rid of the last bit of Russian troops in this army. But the army should be defeated, and hopefully that will pave the way for victory. They're not even interested in fighting back. I can barely see what I'm doing though. And there we have it. Victory. So here's the statistics of the battle. Compared to the first one where we lost, what, 12 or 10 men or so? We lost 18 this time around. And the Russians lost 280. Means that I have 89 troops against their 300. I will continue to maul the Russian troops. And depending on, I mean, if there's a disaster, obviously I'll show you that, but from here on out it'll be just statistics. I'm ordering my troops to charge the last position. We have donned gas mask, and it's time to go ahead and get rid of the last defenders here. I can't see them because there's gas everywhere, but should be worse for them. Damn. I must have missed the machine gun. Could lead to unnecessary casualties for our side here as we push through, as most of my men going through the center and not really focusing their fire down upon the machine gunner. Yeah, quite a bit unnecessary, but I'm thinking that this is in fact the last battle, that we won't fight this army for a what is it gonna be? It's gonna be a 4th battle. The last, so one guy got killed, the other one just disappeared. But there we have it. Victory. So for this battle we obviously lost a bit more because, well, that charge at the end. 9 men killed, 11 wounded, 3 routed, numbering 23 casualties on our side, while the Russian side lost 238, 150 killed, 13 wounded, 75 routed. And the battle was won. I was kinda lucky there. The fact that the charge went in and it was the last battle. Right. Ooh, the Tsar? If I let him go, he'll be happy with me, but at the same time, holding the Tsar means basically holding their army. And they won't be able to move. They weren't able to move anywhere anyways, but now it's even worse for them. Free to go. I mean, you are my prisoner. And so is Santa Claus. Steppe bandits, rural bandits, lots of British troops. I never actually usually get reinforced up to 100. So why don't I take a few of these British troops? Oh, it's British colonial troops. What do I need? We'll have a special detachment just of... I think they'll get mixed in with the rest. We'll just make sure that we have a full stack. There we go, full stack. British troops. Lots of Russian equipment captured. And I'm running out of food. We got cabbage, cheese, and butter. Not really something that you would want when celebrating a victory. There we have it anyways. Hopefully this pushes us further towards victory. But it kind of looks like, I guess I'm gonna have to take a lot more from them before they're able to, or come to the negotiation table. But I think this battle puts us on a really good step on the way on that, because I started with 111 troops against their 700, so it's a 7-1 and we managed to win. You know, it might be high time then for the Russians to go ahead and sue for peace. Also, in terms of the internal politics, I should start to favor parties that actually will allow me to change some of this. And then look, we're up to 53 again here. So we want to lower the social movements by, you know, actually outlawing child labor and stuff like that. But yeah, this is going to be it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.